Monday, the 17th of June 2024. Where have I been and what have I been doing? I've taken a couple of boxes of different bits and bobs to the charity shop. You guessed it, I had a look round and find a few bits. So, I think it was 4 books for £1. So I got this Tom Kitten book and it's really lovely. Beautifully illustrated. I couldn't resist it. Just look. So that'll go with the Peter Rabbit book that I've got that's a similar size. So lovely to see. Fantastic. So that was that. I got a couple of bobbins of cotton, the large cones. They'll come in useful. They were 50p. I have plenty of wool. I do not need any wool. I tried to be strong, but that went through the window. I got these balls of wool. They were £3, and there's 2 complete balls and a little bit besides as well on the top. So I don't know what I'm going to make with them, but I love the colour. I thought they looked really lovely. They were originally £2.99 each, so I think that might have been going back some years. 14% wool, 9% mohair, Ankara mohair blend yarn. So, and it says that there's a free pattern included for a scarf. So I'll have a look, and I thought they'll come in useful. They will. I know I'll use them. What else did I get? Well, I'm still doing Hazel, the dormouse, and I'm hoping to put it on Mousy Makes, the mal that she's doing. And I've completed the mouse. Even though I've not completed the tapestry, I will put it in, because it's got to be in the next couple of days, and I know I won't be able to finish it, but I've finished the mouse. So I thought, well, that's good enough, isn't it? So there we are. I've loved doing this, really have. Can you remember when I did Cyril the Squirrel? There we go. Well, I managed to get this today, and it's freestyle embroidery, £2, and it's got village scenes on. I don't know how full it is, but it looks pretty complete to me. That's worth that in anybody's money, isn't it? And it's more of a freestyle thing, and I like that. I don't like following patterns. It's just not for me at all. Having said that, I've ended up with these. These were let me just think, £5 for 3 3 of these files, and they're absolutely full. Old-fashioned some of them are, which is lovely. I don't know whether I'll make any of them, but I know my friend might. So, and some of them, I've got to admit, I got them because it's social history, and just look at that. I think they're fantastic. Some of them are more of a modern take, but there's some gems in here, isn't there? My mum's best friend, she had a wool shop, and she sold all these different patterns. So that was a trip down a rabbit hole, if you like. I tried to be strong and not get them, but I just love the artwork, and I think it's great social history. If you can see, I've cut my nails because last time you saw me, I'd got long green nails, and I've cut them because I've been doing a lot of gardening, and they were getting in the way. I do that. Look at that. That's nice. So this is what I've been buying today. And I also got a quilt cover, 100% cotton, and a curtain that's got embroidery on, because it's cheaper to do that, because they were £1 each, than to buy the material. And if it's cotton, that'll do me that well. Isn't this lovely? And that's so funny because that's Church Street at Alfreton. So I know that very well. Just look at this. I didn't realise that was in there, so it's fantastic. I do love them. Like I say, I do love the artwork. Just look at that, talking about artwork. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is me, because look at that. It just takes me back, this does. Fantastic. Well worth getting these were. Look at that. That looks a little bit too small, in my opinion. I don't know what you think. But there you go. Some lovely patterns. Absolutely lovely. It might not float everybody's boat, but I'm sure it will some people's. This is the last one. White Rose Mills, Bradford. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Look at that 8p. Somebody's had that out of a magazine, which everybody used to do. When people used to get the magazines. There we are, Woman's Weekly. I think about Woman's Weekly, I think about Victoria Wood, when she used to sing something like "Rub Me Down with a Wet Woman's Weekly." It just used to make me smile. I used to love watching Victoria Wood. There we are, Robin. A lot of people will remember that. Price, 6p. Bry nylon. Woolite. Still sell that. There we are. Bry nylon again. It's a different type of material, so it was easier to look after. Best Way. Look at that. Look at that for artwork. Can you understand why I got it? And as I say, some of the places that these patterns came from are local to me, the Derbyshire. So I couldn't resist. Look at that. It almost looks like she got shoulder pads in. Can you remember those? Shoulder pads for power dressing. Look at the hat. That's lovely. The red jumper, I do love that. And so is that. I like those. That's pretty. Robin again. Look at that. 6p. Once again, Mariners. Lister. Moreland Patterns, Studley. Stylecraft. Patterns. Richard Poppleton. Not heard of that. Right. Anyway, I better go and get something done. Bye.